Hello. Happy Friday, friends. Happy Labor Day weekend. I am thrilled to be embarking on a long weekend after a very busy summer. But before I do, I wanted to come to all of you because I'm thinking about some things that are really weighing heavy on my heart as we walk into Labor Day weekend to celebrate the hard labor that we do all year long. So hello to all of you that are joining. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Catherine. Happy Friday afternoon. Hi, Courtney. I'm excited to be connecting with you all. Hi, Lori. So I've been thinking a bit today about the labor of love that you may follow. And there's a couple of thoughts that I have that are keep swirling around in my head. And, I know that I am connected to a lot of direct sellers out there. I know that I'm connected to a lot of women that work in the network marketing industry. It's an industry that could not be thriving more. It's really wonderful for me to see so many women that I am connected with that have entered that space. Some because they've watched me have success in my direct sales business. Others I've connected and met through vendor events and, just connecting socially and things like that. And so often women that I meet that work in this industry, often I hear them ask me the same question over and over again. Like, how have you had the success that you've had? How can I have comparable success? Things like that. I hear that often. And I've been thinking a lot about that. And I think there's always a lot of variables that play into that. But today, what I want to do is I want to talk specifically to those that have experience in this industry, whether you have worked with a network marketing company, whether you have worked with a direct sales company, you have experience, and your greatest asset is you and the skill set that you have developed. And I want to talk about that for a moment because I have found often, and I understand because I felt a little bit of it myself personally, when I had experienced success, I wondered if it was less about me and more about the brand that I was with. That's what I wondered, and I was maybe a little less than confident that it was about what I had been able to do and more about what the brand that I had been associated with, was responsible for it. And so I understand how people can feel that way. They can think that, if I've had a little success, a lot of success, explosive success, it's likely a result of the brand that I've been associated with or the company that I've been associated with. And what I challenge each and every one of you to think about is it has very little to do with the brand or the company that you're associated with. It has everything to do with your skill set. And your skill set is your most valuable asset. Those of us that are leaders within, companies within this industry, we watch very capable, strong, amazing people come in and have very little success with the business. And it's not because they don't have, they have a different product or a different, model or programs or whatever. It has everything to do with possibly they weren't able to put the time in or they didn't make it priority or whatever the case may be. Then I've watched people go in to companies that have, maybe they have zero experience, but they work to learn the skills. They learn how to build. They learn how to sell. They learn how to lead and how to coach and how to mentor. And they develop this amazing skill set and they go on to have incredible success. I mean, I've watched it on both ends of the spectrum. And this analogy was given to me recently, and maybe I'm getting really interested in football right now because we recently purchased season tickets to our local team, the Texans. And we actually have half a season, not a full season, half a season, and we've never had season tickets before. And so I'm like, I gotta get my football game on and get my lingo going, because I don't follow a lot of sports. I follow my kids' sports. That's about the extent to my sports following that I do. But there was an analogy given to me recently that really resonated with me. When you look at the NFL and you look at the players in the NFL, the best of the best in the sport, right? Do you know what percentage sticks with the original team that they started with? Do you guys know what percentage that is? The Tom Brady's of the world, the JJ Watts of the world. Like, do you know what that percentage is? I did not know. I do know now. That percentage that sticks with the original team that they started with is 13%. Okay, 13%. That number may shock you or it may not shock you. I have no idea. The percentage that doesn't stick with the original team that they started with is 87%. So 13% of the NFL players start with the team that they finish with. 87% of the NFL players, the best of the best in the football world, 87%, they move up and they go with the team and move to the team that is willing to pay them more, or pay them what they feel they're worth, or they are trying to make the most of the amount of time that they can be playing, and they want to earn the most that they can to set their families up and care for their families and plan for their futures and all those things over the course of their football career. And they are definitely not shunned upon for doing that. It is a very common practice, as we all know. And what asset do these players have? They have their skill set. They know the game. They know how to play the game. The opposing teams know they know how to play the game. And very often teams are willing to pay them more than what they're currently making in order to lure them away. And it is a very common practice. And the reality is, we see that every day in the business world. We watch CEOs build their resumes and build their corporate careers by getting experience at company A and going to company B and going to company C, etc. We watch people move up the ranks of, a comp plan within corporations. I mean, I started as a sales rep in the pharma industry right out of college, and I had many opportunities to advance, but that would have required me moving states and changing jobs and doing things that at the time I wasn't willing and didn't want to do. But it's very common practice for many people in the corporate world. It's no different in the direct sales or network marketing space. Your best asset is your skill set. And I say this because those of you that have built a great skill set, ask yourself, am I happy where I am? Am I doing what I want to be doing? Am I experiencing the success that I want to be experiencing? Am I being paid what I feel I should be paid? And if the answer to all those questions is yes, then awesome. Keep doing what you're doing and shout it from the rooftops, because you deserve it. If the question is no, I am here to tell you that if you decided you wanted to look at another option, that does not make you a bad person. It does not make you a disloyal person. It makes you a normal person, because you are having and want to do what is best for you. You are not this evil person because you're giving it your best effort and you're not seeing the results that you need or are wanting to see. So as you walk into this Labor Day weekend, and I know this is the time of year when people get kids back in school, they start reflecting, they start thinking about, what's working, what isn't, what could I be doing differently, what have I not been doing enough of. I'm just here to tell you right now, if you've spent quite a bit of time with a company and you're not seeing the results that you're looking for, you've got a skill set, my friend, and you need to take that skill set and you need to look at other opportunities that might be better for you. And there is nothing wrong with you for wanting to pursue that. That is called being a smart businesswoman. And I would never fault anyone for wanting to get information. Information is power. Then you have it. Then you do with it what you want. I can tell you some of the women that I've watched come into Park Lane that have had the most success here. They have no, they may not have jewelry business, or jewelry background, I should say, but what they do have is a background and a skill set in the industry. They know how to lead. They know how to mentor. They know how to book. They know how to connect. This is a relationship business. My goodness, this is a relationship business. And can you learn that skill set? Of course you can learn that skill set. That's why I love this industry. You can come in with zero experience at all. I had zero experience in this industry when I started 11 years ago. I definitely was not a fashionista. I really didn't wear a lot of jewelry. But what I was interested in was building a business and earning income. Like, that's what I was looking to do. And I found that I could do more of it in the direct sales space than I was able to do as a small business owner, which is why I closed my small business of 10 years and ended up pursuing direct sales with full-time flexibility, because I saw it as a better opportunity for myself, where I could provide more for my family and have more flexibility and open up more opportunities and do all of the things that I was looking to do in this world during the working years that I was able to work. And I don't think anybody faulted me for that. The reason I partnered with Park Lane 18 months ago is because I knew I had never seen anything like this company ever in my decade of experience in the industry. I knew for women that were interested in sharing cute jewelry and getting out and connecting with others and adding a little sparkle to someone's life and sharing joy and helping others do the same, there was nothing that compared. I knew that Park Lane had experienced at that time 63 years of success and was on their way to experiencing another 63 years of success. And I knew that anybody that was interested in building a business here, that I was going to help them earn the most that they could for the amount of time that they were wanting to put in, and they would earn what they were worth, and they would feel valued and respected. And that's what I was most excited about. So as you embark on this Labor Day weekend, think about how things are working for you. And if you're just like unsettled, reach out to me or the person that shared this video with you. You've got a skill set that you could absolutely apply anywhere else and potentially be able to see better results or earn more for the same amount of work. I'll tell you, we've had quite a few women that have joined us this summer due to their companies closing. I have watched those women come in and they have not skipped a beat. They have jumped right in. They are earning as much, if not more, than what they were at their previous company in their first or second month, for goodness sakes. That is the power of bringing a skill set in just to a different brand. You're taking what you know and you are applying it in a different scenario. But what you know is what you know, and it's no different no matter where you are. It's just a matter of partnering with a different brand, with a different company, possibly with a different product category, but taking your skill set that you have built that you were good at. So we do have a special through the weekend. The first 500 will get to take advantage of it. We've already got people taking advantage, so you don't want to delay. But anybody that joins us this weekend gets to pick out any piece from our line of their choice, doesn't matter the value, in addition to the kit that they're getting. So it's a really great deal. It's just that extra little added treat to you to say, come join us. We are honored you're here. We're grateful we're here. And we're going to help you do what you want to do with this business this fall. So anyway, with that, thank you guys so much. I hope this information is helpful. I'm very passionate about helping women and men in this space go out and earn what they're worth and be able to make the biggest impact they can within their families, their communities, their churches, their causes that are near and dear to their heart, because in my opinion, that is true empowerment at their best. And so I will continue to lead the way and share that message until I'm no longer able to. So thank you all so much. Have a great Labor Day weekend. Do not hesitate to reach out if you would like me to answer any questions for you. Okay, thanks everybody. Mwah.